Hi friends and fellow artists, how are you today? I hope you're having a great day. I know I am. I'd do a lot better if I knew that I was seeing you in person, but just being able to teach you a little bit, even this way, as long as you're being creative, that makes me so happy. All right, so we are going to continue on with our Picasso unit. So think about all the wonderful things that we've learned about Picasso, if you can remember. I am going to now make this project a little bit harder than we have in the past. We've been building up to more difficult but really cool projects that replicate or are similar to what Pablo Picasso did. So last week, does anybody remember what we talked about, what we drew? Anyone? Faces. We worked on different types of faces, or if someone said a flamingo, we did start with a flamingo to practice that one-line draw. So with our faces, we talked about how Pablo Picasso uses shapes and makes things abstract, especially with faces. So sometimes the faces are not symmetrical, meaning they don't match up. Our eyes are directly across from each other. The nose is straight in the middle and the mouth is directly below. Then you have your chin. That's our face. But when Picasso was abstract with his faces, sometimes you would see an eye higher at the top and an eye lower at the bottom. Or maybe the nose was turned to the side instead of turning forward. So those are some different things that you might have seen with Picasso's work when he was working with abstract faces. So we are going to actually do a sketch of a woman, the face. It's a very famous sketch for Picasso, and it's going to take some time. It's okay if it's not perfect. Yours does not have to look like mine. Yours does not have to look like your friends. You do the best that you can do because you're the artist, so it's your work, all right? Even sometimes when I'm doing things, it looks nothing like what I'm supposed to be doing. It all depends. Sometimes it's a little bit more difficult and sometimes it's not, but we want it to be your own. That's the most important part, okay? So we're gonna get started. We are going to need our white piece of paper and we are going to need a black Sharpie, marker, a black crayon, or a black colored pencil. And if you don't have any of those, you can certainly use a regular pencil too, that's okay. I know sometimes we want to be able to erase when we don't like what we did or we want to go back. That's okay too. Excuse me guys. So you can you can change or stop your video at any point if I'm going too fast, especially with this because it's a longer process. You can stop it, ask your teacher, or you can go back to it. I will try to go as slow as I can and as detailed as I can so you can follow along. I'll also loop the video again, meaning I'll play it again afterwards if you have finished but you want to go back. That's another way that we can do it too. I think I did that last week in our video just so you had some time, because with those one-line draws, they can go really fast, and especially when you're watching me, sometimes you can't see everything I'm doing at the exact time that I'm doing it. It's hard because my hand's in the way or the fingers are in the way, so maybe I'll loop that. Let's see how it all goes, and those will be our options, right? You can always go back. All right, I hope you guys have fun. Remember, I let you know last week too, if you have any questions about Pablo Picasso that you want me to answer, please tell your teacher and they can reach out to me and I will be more than happy to answer them for you in our next class, all right? Okay guys, enough talking for me. We need to get creative, right? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here is our Picasso picture that we are going to recreate. I'm going to draw it for you twice so you can see how each time you do it, a little bit changes. They don't both look the same. You're just going to need a white sheet of paper and something black to draw with, either a marker, colored pencil, or a crayon. If you don't have any of those, a regular pencil is just fine. Let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to start with first is the outline of the face. We're going to start at the top, work our way to the bottom, get to the chin, and then scoop our way up. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the eyebrows, which is like an upside down V. I'm going to continue it down on that side to draw the side of the nose, and then go to the other side to draw the other eyebrow. Then I'm going to scoop it down for the bottom part of the nose, and I'm going to add the details to the side. Let's draw the lips. And the chin. The little mark underneath the lip, between the chin and the lip. Now let's draw the eyes. Draw the eyelid, and then I'm going to circle in for the actual eyes, doing one circle and then a smaller one inside. Now we're going to move on to the hair. We're going to go up to the top. We're going to work on the one side. She's got kind of wavy hair. Sort of make it a little wavy, curved lines. We're going to continue on the side. To finish off the hair, continue to make it wavy. I'm going to draw the neck. And then we're going to come in to detail the leaves and berries that are in her hair. Now what's neat about this is Picasso just drew right over his current lines. He didn't erase anything, he just drew right over it. It's pretty interesting because I know sometimes when we're drawing we want to erase any lines that come in between our other lines that we're drawing or as our picture progresses. Great. And there you have it. That's my first version. Does not look perfectly like Picasso's. Now, I'm going to do it again, starting from the beginning. And this time, you'll see this one also looks slightly different. So here's a really great comparison of how every artist draws differently, sees things differently. My pictures do not look exactly like Picasso's, but they also don't look exactly the same, and I drew them one right after the other. I'd love to see your work, guys. Have your teacher send me a picture of what you have been doing. I'd love to see your Picasso face. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.